Hello everyone, True Gamer Omega here, and I'm coming at you today because I've had more technical issues with my Squishy playthrough. I recently built my desktop. I got it rebuilt and built and everything, new processor, new motherboard, all that stuff. And upon trying to transfer the data from my old hard drive onto my new one, it corrupted my Fraps videos that and my Audacity recordings that I was going to try to that I was going to need to edit into a video for the third part, and then the fourth part I messed up that recording. That had gotten corrupted in the middle of recording, so that was going to be something I was going to have to redo anyway. But that, and even though I transferred all my data, it didn't. It restarted my save file on Squishy, so I'm going to have to replay through the first world to start back on the second world, and uh, and start recording there again. Plus, I'm thinking I might actually go away from doing a live commentary to playing it, practicing it, and then commentating on that. Just because that way you don't have to watch. That way I can get through more in one video, and you don't have to watch me replay the same level over and over and over again. Because a lot of them uh, aren't so much puzzly as they do require a lot of reflexes and timing and all that. Um, Plus, I'd like to move on to a few other things, try some other Let's Plays. Plus, I'm starting to do a Twitch stream. I've done it a couple of times and trying to work on that. Um, and trying different software, OBS, Gamecaster, etc., and see which one I prefer and what kind of settings I can get set up. Especially because my new processor, I have an i7 4770K, and it actually allows me to stream a lot better and it's a lot better for some of the games I've been playing. Also, along with that, see this right here. I've got a newer webcam instead of using my laptop webcam. And it's all right, decent quality. I got for fairly cheap. And the microphone that I've been using, it uses a micro USB, or actually a mini USB. And the cable that I was using, I had gotten at a thrift store, and the end of it broke off. Just because the way that it sort of sits in there, it puts a lot of stress on the cable, and then a lot of the up and down movement ended up snapping it off. And so I found it's a little bit difficult without ordering online to get a mini USB cable. And plus, with the way the microphone sets up, it kind of puts a lot of pressure on it anyway. But it also has an end that's designed to work with with one of those big receivers, something that I don't have, and I may one day get, but it's not something I want to do right now. I want to use a USB microphone, and I would prefer one that has some sort of port on it, like a USB port, or at least a micro USB port, something that was easier to use a cable, something I got lots of cables for, rather than trying to hunt down an adapter or something. Because that was the big issue with it, is it used an adapter, and so you got this much adapter on it, putting all that weight on it, and of course it ended up ultimately snapping off. Not to mention the fact the cable was like 5 feet long. Um, Plus, I've been looking at different microphones, different brands, and I can see at the local Best Buy, I can actually get a Blue brand microphone, a Blue Snowball, which I've seen recommended by a lot of people as a cheap microphone that also is high quality. So I might actually try that. Um, and it's like here I've got a new headset versus the Logitech one I used before because it's over ear instead of on ear. So it's because I stretched it out a bit, it's a little bit more comfortable, and supposedly the sound's probably a little bit better. It sounds all right to me. Um, so that's just the biggest thing is just trying to get my build set, because I think mostly my issues that I keep having are software related. So I'm going to try a new build, a new Windows installation, because I'm running my Windows installation on a separate hard drive SSD, um, which is actually working out for me. It just had a lot of random little bugs and everything. So I'm going to try a new installation of that, and then some new Let's Plays, and then once I get set back up in the Squishy thing, I'm going to finish that. So I'm just kind of working on a whole lot of things and just slowly making progress on the whole thing. And hopefully I can get I can get a decent amount of popularity with the Twitch stream, move it on, move some of the videos onto here, YouTube, etc., along with everything that I'm trying to do. We'll just see how it goes. This has been True Gamer Omega. See ya.